Even during their breakup, if you could call it that, he'd been awesome, understanding, mature, giving her space and not trying to make things harder for her. But it didn't matter how great he was. She took a sip of her beer, mentally adding Jake Landon to the list of sacrifices she'd made in the name of the game. She'd missed out on so many teenage rituals, dating, dances, dresses, and makeup, because all of her time had been spent on the road with her ball team. There'd always been something, a practice, a tryout, a game, that meant she had to miss out on something else. She'd even missed her prom because she'd been away at a tournament. In college, she hadn't partied, hadn't had the fun so many other kids had, focused as she'd been on her ball career, on making the Olympic team, on staying on the path she'd chosen. She hadn't dated at all in high school, and she had a hard time dating in college because almost all of the guys she met were other ball players, and she'd made a hard and fast rule for herself that she didn't date ball players. There was too much competition, too much time apart. Then, working her way up through the college coaching system and then the minor leagues, she'd made baseball her life, and her teammates had become her family, giving her a sense of belonging she'd struggled to find with her parents and sister. Hardly any dating, hardly any friends. Just a pure, dedicated focus to the game, to show the boys she belonged with them. And it had worked. She'd become the first woman hired in a coaching position in the MLB, ever. It was everything she'd wanted, even if being a trailblazer was downright lonely. Or at least it had been, until she'd met Jake and had very quickly broken her no dating players rule for him. Around her, the mood in the bar was a lot more upbeat than she felt. Rock music blared through the speakers, and the guys were in high spirits tonight, drinking and partying it up. Even the ones who didn't usually come out. She wished she were in the mood to party with them, because tonight was as much her victory as theirs. She loved seeing her players succeed, loved watching them improve at the plate thanks to her coaching. But try as she might, she just couldn't quite get there. She stood with Javi at the bar, waiting to get the bartender's attention to order another round, hoping another drink might lift her spirits. Javi moved a bit closer,